Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the last day of the submarine testing on World of Warships. Interesting that the premium account expired. I didn't realize they did that. Okay, well, whatever works. So, it was brought to my attention that the U-69 in some other folks' play has been able to have a rear torpedo launcher on it. I do not see that. So I'm thinking it might be the cachalot where that is, because I'm pretty sure the cachalot has a rear torpedo launcher. A friend of mine who watched the video posted the link in my Discord, so I'm going to look at that later. But unless Wargaming added a rear launcher to the U-69, I don't believe it actually came with one. So, we shall see. There's not much else to really do with it. This is a test ship, as you can see. So these things are subject to change. We have acoustic torpedoes. Here's the sonar ping. I'm still... Oh, they did kick it up to 8 seconds. Holy crap. That's ridiculous. A friend of mine mentioned in Discord while we were talking, if pings are used to help the torpedoes home in on the target, so at close range they're basically going to be useless because you'll maybe get one ping and then that's it. When in order to get the full damage potential, you seem to need 2 pings at the bow and the stern. So if you're close, 8 seconds is not going to be enough time. Wow, okay. That's disappointing. Here we go to periscope depth. This is how you activate the ping and your torpedoes. And then of course you got your consumables. Why they have a damage control party on a submarine, I have no idea, because as soon as you get shot or torped or depth charged, you're dead. These things are like paper thin. And maximum depth. This is supposed to help you get down to a depth below the regular depth. So, and I say regular because I don't know what else to call it. You've got surface, you have periscope depth, and then you've got deep dive, I guess. Which really isn't all that deep. It's around 50 meters is where they put it at. And the maximum depth allows you to go below that. So hopefully you can avoid depth charges that way. But the thing I've noticed is that these things respond so slowly to commands. So it's quite difficult to do any evade. You almost have to evade before there's a problem in order to evade. So I did miss out testing yesterday, so hopefully things have been tweaked and rearranged and buffed and done what needed to be done at some point. But yeah, the balancing and things are way away from being ready for introduction into the game, in my opinion. And hopefully that has changed. So with that, what campaigns are left? Nothing here. Combat missions. They're... Yeah, doesn't look like I'm going to get to finish that. They say expiration date is October 9th. Today is the last day of submarine testing, so very doubtful I'll get that. I've only been able to play 7 battles during the test period with destroyers. Haven't done any battleships or cruisers. I've been trying to test the depth charges. I do like the depth charges. They seem a bit overpowered, but I guess that's kind of what you want. But going against a paper-thin submarine, if you start seeing depth charges dropping on you, you're basically dead. You're not going to get a chance to get away from them. So, these are the others. And like I said, I won't have time to complete those, so we'll just concentrate on these here. See if we can get an addition. I need 13 more battles before testing ends at 1 o'clock Idaho time. I need another. I'm barely halfway on the base XP. So, and that's on destroyers. So I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to finish those. But these are the 3 we'll work on. We'll definitely work on getting 13 more battles done. So we don't have to win them. Oh wait, that's even in destroyers, battleships, and cruisers too. So may not be able to do that one. If I can get this one finished, then I'll switch over to a destroyer. Or I wonder what the cruisers and do I even? I do have cruisers. I do have battleships. I take that back. I only have battleships here. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see what we can do. But first thing I'm going to do is try to complete the 8,000 base XP in my U-69. I have not earned the cash a lot, so on with the testing, I guess. There's not really much else to do. We've got all the skill points added. I'm not going to bother redistributing them. Here's yeah, they said that 8,300 hit points. That is not a lot. So yeah, survivability, that's very, very low. Concealment is fairly decent because you can go submerged, but you have to be below periscope depth in order to avoid detection. So hit points is extremely low. There's concealment, detectability, the maximum speed. This is surfaced. If you're submerged, your maximum speed is significantly reduced. So, alrighty, let's go see what we can do. Maybe I'll be able to figure out the ping lead today. Still having difficulty getting that just right. So, I may or may not be doing a lot of talking during the recording because honestly I kind of need to focus on the submarine to get the right controls. It still feels clumsy, but obviously that's only because I'm not that familiar with them. So the more you play them, the better the controls are feeling. So I would like to see the submarines respond a bit quicker to commands for like dive and periscope depth and things of that nature. They just seem to be so sluggish. So hopefully that's changed. And wow, the battle waiting time's taking a bit longer, I guess. I wonder if folks are done testing already. Usually does not take that long. But the nice thing is they do fill it with bots if we need to, so. Three destroyers, okay. Three submarines, 1, 2, 3 destroyers, 1, 2, 3 cruisers, and 3 battleships. Am I getting that right? Nice. That's a good mix. What do we have? Human, human, and a human. Wow, okay.
General quarters.
Many thanks.
Okay, we might as well head over here to the Cap Circle C. Get started. Still have close to 2 minutes worth of reload time for the torpedoes, which also seems very slow. There have been times when I went full speed to get to a circle, and come to find out I got there before my torpedoes were loaded, so I did not last very long. Okay, so here we have, this is the maximum depth. Activates for 40 seconds, 180-second reload time. Good grief. Use it for 2 and it takes me down to 60 meters, so it gives me an additional 10 meters of depth.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Okay, and of course damage control, puts out any fires and stuff like that. 60-second reload, and this is how we get to periscope depth so we can activate torpedoes in the sonar tank. So we have 20 seconds to go.
Torpedoes to port.
Okay. Now we're basically on target. Now I'm going to press the G key in 3, 2, 1. That's how long it takes to respond and actually do something. Look how slow I am at periscope depth. Let's try and keep him in the center. Maybe we'll be able to do something there. He's running away, and now I'm detected. He's not going to last too much longer, but he might get me. Right in the middle. Son of a gun. I'm gonna get a reload. And that's too far ahead.
Our team has taken the lead.
Okay, I got 2 hits, but that's all. Switching back to my torpedoes. Well, there we go. So, yeah. Submarines are still paper. And looks like the other submarine was able to avoid me? Avoid my torpedo. Yep, they still got their 2 submarines. So, interesting. See if we can find another submarine. There he is. See how he does. Coming up to periscope depth, or is he coming up to surface? Periscope depth, okay. Starting an attack run. Now, normally I would jump out of here in this battle and go start another one, but I kind of want to concentrate on the submarines today. We want to finish that.
Our victory is in sight.
Excellent. We might actually win this one. So let's zoom out a little bit and see what we have around us. There's an enemy torpedo. So where did that come from? Capping B, so that's good. The ships over in A may not have enough time to get over there and do something.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Okay, they did see it. Pardon me.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target. All stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
Okay, destroyer against battleship. That's going to be interesting. Then again, maybe not.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Excellent. Okay. Well, we made a bit of progress. Wish we could see the numbers here, but we can't. So, how'd we do as a team? Am I at the bottom? Close enough. Second from the bottom. Damaged one ship, the New Mexico. Yeah, 2 torpedoes caused 10,694 damage. And since I no longer have a premium account, so I don't understand that. It's supposed to be testing. We're supposed to get premium the whole time is what all the other tests have done, so interesting. Okay, back to port. Get the repairs done. Here we're all set. Still got a little bit of ways to go for the container. So, let's just continue. Oh, while that's loading, more coffee. How's that for timing? Okay, we've got a carrier to deal with. Their aircraft just obliterate the submarines. Another domination on Trident. I'm over on the sea circle side again. 3 subs, 3 destroyers, 2 cruisers, 3 battleships, and an aircraft carrier. Here we go.
Let's give them a hard
General
time.
quarters.
Much obliged, Commander.
Now, I kind of wonder if they have such a long reload time or load times on the torpedoes to keep the submarines at the surface in the beginning. Because otherwise, I could see folks just diving and doing the sneak attacks and things like that. And strange as it sounds, actually acting like a submarine. Okay, the aircraft have found me. Detected. There's about 500 hit points and splash damage. Any aircraft. It's coming back. Any aircraft fighting. And son of a. Torpedoes are still not loaded. Down to 5,000 health.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
do have a consumable, so my firing range on the torpedoes is slightly shorter range. Okay, that's what I'm talking about with torpedo, or with the submarines. I was useless. Tell me that's not overpowered with aircraft carriers initially, and everything else. It's like, holy crap. So, yeah, I mean, submarines are not ready to be in the game yet. I do want them in the game. I think they need to be in the game because they were part of the war. But that's ridiculous. Absolutely nothing.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
So, as you can see, when submarines dive, unless they're in the proximity range, they lose all their data. No target acquisition data at all. Who's shooting at it? Over there. And he's at periscope depth. And then he was detected. Missed. Took some splash damage there. Almost 1,200 hit points. Where did he go? Why has he disappeared from us? We're observing. Really? Okay. Looked like there was enough room to me. Now, someone had targeted him before he even reached the surface. So, still at periscope depth, he's being targeted. to try the porpoising like this one is doing. I wish we could see from speed data and things like that of the folks we're observing. Okay, managed to get 2 pings on the target. You can tell that the ping will give you the red blinking lights at the top. If he gets the second ping, then that sends him a little bit deeper and it causes more damage. That's by the down arrows that you see. So that's how you know you've got 2 ping lock on them. See how they're homing in a bit? They're actually turning towards the target. So as long as the ping stayed up, it got out of range. And that was in a battleship. So even if you're targeted by a submarine,
Our team is
you
taking
can't
the lead.
evade them. I'm not understanding how some folks that I've been seeing say that submarines are ready and they're perfect and everything else. I'm sorry, no, they're nowhere near close to being perfect. They're nowhere near close to being adequate. So, he is using the terrain quite well. And also, when you, of course, obviously when you're submerged, you're using your oxygen. You have to be surfaced in order to replenish the oxygen levels. Wargaming did seem to make the oxygen resupply a bit faster, so that's nice. The regeneration is a little more realistic, I think. I haven't put a stopwatch on the current version like I did the last time. Last time, to go from 100% oxygen to 0% oxygen took around 4 minutes. It's a little over. And then once you're surfaced, because I did it obviously while submerged, and I let it get all the way down to 0 and force its emergency surfacing on its own. Once it got to the surface, it took a little over 2 minutes to replenish the oxygen. I don't know if they've changed that. And obviously at the moment I'm not going to be able to test that. To help capture a circle, the submarine has to be surfaced as well. It cannot be submerged, not even at periscope depth. They have to be on the surface. As you can see, even by watching someone who seems to know what they're doing, he's much better than I do, for sure. Submarines do not see a lot of action.
in sight.
There we go. Yep, no battle contribution. I got blasted very quick, so no sense even looking. Did we get close? 8,000. We're getting there. See what we can do. And it does not look like I'm going to have time to finish the destroyer combat missions. Right now it's taken close to 40 minutes just to get to this point. So, and since I did not see a module for a rear torpedo launcher for this submarine, I don't think I can fire forward, have it make a turn, and then come back. I think they're just straight firing. So I don't even think I could target a vessel behind me. I have to be facing it.
Battle starts.
That's how it's done.
It looks like they increased the time. It used to be 1 minute 50. Now it's, I think it's a solid 2 minutes, or maybe 1 minute 55.
Let's give them a hard time. Much obliged.
Oh. Let's bring that up to maximum for now. I'm going to try and go to Bravo, but I'm going to go between those two islands right there. We've already got aircraft in the way. See how long before I'm detected. So I have 45 seconds on torpedo load time. Is he going after the battleship, or is he coming after? Okay, he's going after the battleship. There's nothing I can do to help. Oh, he might be going after the carrier. Here we go. Can't even fire. island is in the way. So, come back up. Come on, go back up. And look how much I slowed down. Jeez. Okay, got him.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
How? What did I miss, guys? What did I not see? Whatever it was took me down to half my health already.
Sir.
Wow. Let's come back up. Destroyer's closest. Nope, battleship. Oh boy. There we go. Got one.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Oh no, C. I wanna go C. Wow, see, that's... Geez, that takes a long time to do. Let's see if I can stay behind him. Yeah, I'm this close and I still can't see it. You're kidding me. I have 1 minute for reload to go. And there's a destroyer up to the corner.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
What the... Okay. Yeah. Folks thinking these things are ready. I have no clue what you're talking about, folks. So at least I did some damage this time. So I'm getting better.
Our team has taken the lead.
So I suppose I could just pause the recording at this point to show battles, but I kind of want to show folks that actually have battles and know what they're doing. I realize this is going to be a very long recording, but the nice thing about the recordings, you can play them at double speed or faster speeds too. So. I keep forgetting about that. We still have 2 submarines left on our side. I'm the first one to be sunk, which is no surprise. No idea how he's lasted this long with full health. I'm interested in seeing how that's done. We're ahead on ships, we're ahead on points. The enemy's capped 2 circles already, so that'll catch up fairly quick. Okay, he's way away from the battle, so that might be how he's surviving. Using the terrain effectively. Managed to go undetected, I would assume, which is great. But of course, we don't see any indication of that. I like the badge and insignia down at the lower left. That's kind of cool. So he's obviously done something to probably earn that. Bye, sweetie. You're working or? Okay. That's right. Sorry. Okay. So he's coming around and is he gonna try and attack those 3 ships on his own? Huh. He's got 1 ping. And lost the ping. So now, I don't know what his reload time is too, but if it's close to the 2 minutes, he's basically useless now. Okay. Much faster reload. 1 ping. And lost it? Well, if he's in a U-69, how did he have such a fast reload? Or maybe I'm not using all the torpedoes I have available. I mean, that's a possibility. I'd be interested in seeing what kind of skill points and how he distributed these. Seriously, battleship detected in the periscope. And he fired a rear torpedo. Alright, I'm going to have to test that out. Okay, so obviously I'm not using the submarine effectively. He fired off 2 torpedo rounds, 2 torpedo salvos, quite quickly, and was able to fire torpedoes to the rear. I guess I don't need to watch that video that my friend posted, because there it is. He's not going to last much longer now. Lost points. So we're behind on points and we're behind on ships. Still have one more submarine. Let's go find it. There it is.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Okay, he's going to try and cap B. Uh-oh. 10,400 hit points? How did you do that? Okay, they've got to have access to some other consumables or skill point distribution that I did wrong. Ping was set.
Our victory is in sight.
Torpedoes did not go through the target, right? That was just an illusion. So obviously the battleship was able to slow down and speed up enough and maneuver quickly enough to avoid the torpedoes. Right? Yeah, I guess that would be the case, because we all know how fast battleships maneuver and can change speeds, increase and decrease speeds. And yes, I'm saying that sarcastically. Curious why our CV has not taken out the submarines. Well, no sense having the mini-map. We know where they are. Just need to survive, and I think we'll be able to take points. Win on points. I should go ahead and switch over to a destroyer when, I'll say when I get sunk, because it's not an if. It seems to be a given at this point. I have no idea how they have that many hit points. Has to be a skill point distribution thing. There, and splash damage or something, so. We went on points? Yes, we went on points. Okay, I did decent. 3 torpedo hits, 2 incapacitations, destroyed 1 ship, I caused flooding. Oh, and I defended, so that was nice. Didn't realize he was inside the circle doing that. And I hit the sonar ping twice. Am I at the bottom of the list? No, not quite. Moving up a little bit. So, 3 torpedo hits. And I've launched 4. Alright. Here you can see the differences between premium account and without premium. Oh, I did damage one. How did I damage the other one? Oh well. Let's go back to port. How would we do as far as earning the XP? Still, wow, got a ways to go yet. The rate I'm progressing, it'll probably take at least 2 more battles in the submarine to earn that. So for anybody watching this later on, watching the video later on, I will put it up on my Twitch channel and on the YouTube channel as well. I'd appreciate some comments and feedback on the gameplay. I mean, I know I'm obviously doing something wrong with the submarines, so keep it tactful. I know I suck, so you don't need to say that. I generally ignore those types of comments anyway. But give me an idea of what I could try, what I should be doing. If there's any submariners out there, please give me some tactics. Let me know, give me an idea. Help me be competitive. Because right now, they just seem so ineffective. Shoot, darn it. Next time I'm in port, I'll go ahead and double check the skill points, see if maybe I missed something. Because I can try and redistribute the skill points, but at this late stage, I'm not sure it would really matter too much. Because personally, what I'm trying to do is The only thing I've increased is the torpedo speed, which reduces the distance, the acquisition distance. So that's the base hit points is 8,300. I did not change anything on that.
Battle starts.
So I want to see,
Let's give
you
them
know,
a hard time.
with what's available.
Much obliged, Commander. Good luck, everyone. Many thanks.
Just to just to see what kind of play I can expect out of it. So, a lot of random thoughts. There's another sub. Who's over there? 9262. We do have a carrier. There's aircraft. The aircraft are over here already. Increase speed a little bit. About 40 seconds till torpedoes are loaded. Seeing a specific direction to go. Let's follow this sub. Got to full speed now. Torpedoes should be loaded by the time I get to the combat area. Okay, aircraft is flying away. They might be returning to the sub, or the carrier. Okay, he's already submerged. My detectability range is 5 kilometers. I'm not there yet, so I can hold off submerging for the time being. Target there. See how his targets do. He's got a good ping. Let's submerge now. Overshot. His turn. And moving away. Get some speed built up, see if we can get more in range. I wish the located symbol would adjust. So it's basically telling me there's an enemy to the left. But as I move left, it doesn't say, okay, now he's in front of me. So now let's come back up to periscope depth. Maybe we can get a shot off before I run out of air. Oh, crap.
Torpedoes astern. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Mark the Allied target.
I got him. Okay, now I'm screwed. So, let's get out of here. Since I'm going to run out of air, probably going to run out of air before I have torpedoes loaded. Wait, do I? This is going to be a Hail Mary.
Stations, proceed to capture that area.
Really?
Our team has taken the lead.
Okay.
Reporting the target position. All forces provide cover for that target.
Okay. So maybe I'm just not firing all of the torpedoes that I have available. Yeah, subs are not ready.
Our team has taken the lead.
any other circle, so that's going to change. Oh, no. Nice job, guys. So, is it just me, or is the underwater visibility extremely difficult or lacking? And I don't mean seeing other ships. I mean, if we're not in if we're not in the 2 kilometer range, we're not going to see them anyway. So that's not what I mean. But it seems like when we're underwater, we should be able to see our submarine a bit better. But maybe that's just me. Did they miss? How did they miss? What? Wait. No, I don't understand that. That looked like they were on track. Ouch, that hurt.
Our victory is in sight.
Okay, we've got all 3 cap circles taken. One thing I wonder, if I wind up nearing the enemy, if I can find a destroyer, get close, but stay outside detectability range, or detection range, then submerge, go down to the maximum depth of 50 meters.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Would he still see me? Probably would. If I get within the 2 kilometers, they might see me, because that's when you're available, or when you're near them, then get within the 2 range, then a circle appears on the surface, so they know to go to that circle to drop their depth charges. Okay, he's chasing the CV, which is something I would like to try as well, so. Excellent. I don't know if those torpedoes were his or not. The destroyer looks like it's too far out, so it could be.
5 minutes.
That's fantastic that he was actually able to track the submarine. And they missed. Well, battle ended, so. Still, that looked like they were going to miss. Bottom? Close enough. I did enter a container. Let's go see what it is, just for the heck of it. Shall we try the luck? Actually, on a test server, I don't think so. See if we can add more resource. Yeah, why not? Oh, okay. And that's why I don't usually do the try your luck. Because it's usually crap. But this is the test server, so it's not like any of my doubloons or credits or XP, free XP is going to transfer over to my main account. So I will receive something, I believe, for completing the other missions, so I'm not sure what that's going to be at this point. So, let's check modules. Yeah, see, there's nothing here about... Wow, it's over 2 minutes reload time. 130 seconds. That's 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Okay, looks like they increased it to 9 kilometers. So that's helpful. Torpedoes can be seen at 1.4 kilometers. Okay. Yep, and we knew that part. Oh, here we go. Can we do that? So it's a 20-second faster reload time on damage control. Which really doesn't matter because by the time you're on fire and you're gonna, it's... Yeah, not too terribly concerned about that. Well, why not? Let's give it a try, I suppose. See what we can do. Add that, and we'll add that. So we'll just keep resupplying those. That's it. There's... Any XP earned on such a ship can be converted into free XP. No statistics counted. No battle achievements received. The ship is removed when the event ends. Yeah, makes sense. It's kind of the whole idea. They're not part of the game yet. So nothing else can be changed. So I don't know. Well, I guess I'll just have to see if I can fire to the rear, because something is not... Something... I don't have something going. Maybe it's a skill point from the captain. Priority target. Preventive maintenance. These are not available. And since that's for the main battery guns, the submarine doesn't have them. That's why it's got that symbol on there. They're not available. Improved engine boost. That's not available on a submarine either. Incoming fire. And completely restores the engine boost, so that doesn't help. Damage, jack of all trades, reduces reload time of all consumables. I don't have any guns for traverse speed. This one I did add. So it added 5 knots to the torpedo speed, but it reduced the torpedo range by 20%. Smoke screen I don't have. Improved engines for the aircraft carrier squadrons. That's not mine. Adrenaline rush. Increases reload speed of all armaments as the HP decreases. Last stand, no. Accelerates repairs. Okay, maybe I should have tried that one. Increase survivability, or increase HP of the ship. So they probably have that one. This one I wanted to reduce the reload time. So let's try. I think we still want reduces risk of main turrets, torpedo tubes, blah blah blah, becoming incapacitated. So a submarine without torpedo tubes is just a target. So I think that one I'm going to keep. Do we want to switch any of the others? Instead of acceleration, what about, let's see, high alert, don't worry about damage control, reduces reload time of all consumables, adrenaline rush, last stand. See these, they don't really apply to the submarines. If you're hit, by the time your steering is incapacitated, you're pretty much dead. So and same thing with consumables. It can work for flooding and stuff like that. Either we can reduce the reload time of the damage control, or reduce the reload of all consumables. I'm really only interested in damage control for flooding, so let's try it that way. And this time we'll increase the ship's HP. See if that helps. We don't need smoke or superintendent, which is the increasing survivability capacity. That would give me the maximum depth of 4 uses rather than just the 3. So I'm not going to worry about that. Vigilance, Extends the torpedo acquisition range. Okay, not going to worry about the fire prevention because that didn't seem to work much at all. So if we do this, have increased acquisition range. Let's do that. And then we can add, we'll show the number currently aiming at me, or that. I'm going to try and stay outside the detection range as much as possible, which is 5 kilometers. So let's go with the priority target. See if they're able to get a lock on me. See what we can do with that. How has that changed? Okay, so we've gone up to 18 on survivability rating. That's where they got the 10,400 hit points. Okay. Now my torpedo range is 9 kilometers. Didn't really change anything on maneuverability or concealment. So let's give that a try. See how that does. Now, unless the submarine is a boat, so unless the boats are brought into the game, let's see, they're coming in as even tiered numbers. I believe they said they were considering starting them at 6, 8, and 10. So if they're coming in at tier 6, if they're not coming in with a 10-point captain, the configuration I have set is not going to be available for a very long time. And if they come in with commander at 0 skill points, then why bother? Because by the time you reach tier 6, you've earned some skill points. So that would make no sense to bring in a commander that has no skill points at the tier 6 level. One, two, three, 4 bots this time. So this is going to be a very interesting match. Yep, 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Wow. That is a long time. So, we don't want to get run over. So we'll just go nice and slow.
Many thanks.
Play a submarine like a destroyer or a battleship, just hide behind an island until I'm loaded. Well, here we go. He
Enemy
disappeared.
destroyer sighted.
Still 45 seconds for torpedoes loaded. Not within detectability range yet. Keep it in the middle. So now I don't even see the ship. Did cap, so there is somebody there. Let's see what that's going to force him to do. Still close. Okay. So, how do I use the others? It seems... Okay, now it's ready. That was way too much.
Torpedoes to port.
Yeah, those are gonna miss. Probably don't have time to get over there. And I'm detected. How am I detected? I was outside the range.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
I need intelligence data.
So, nope. It's going deep.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
have to. How am I detected? By 2 ships, I'm detected. Holy crap. Look at my hit points. Here go the depth charges. Or T. I'm gonna run out of oxygen. So. Let's try and head for behind that island. Hopefully if I have to come up, I'll be up behind cover. At this point, I'm just going to let it go until it was forced to the surface because I'm out of oxygen. I'm outside this cap circle now. We are way behind on points. Saying there's an enemy ship over here. Here goes nothing. I'm not even going to be able to fire
The enemy is
torpedoes.
about to win.
Wow, we lost a lot of points. Okay. There's an enemy ship over this direction. Side of the island that I came up from behind. I took a pounding that last time around, but having the extra hit points added did help me survive. Otherwise, I would have been sunk. So that is a good skill. So hopefully that would be available when it actually comes into the game. Cap the circle, get us some points back before I get obliterated. Okay, do I have... I'm looking back. I can fire torpedoes to the rear. Okay. I'll be darned, that's good to know. I didn't think there was any torpedo tube back there. get the circle capped so we get some points back. Destroyer's going to get into Bravo. Or we might get 2 circles flipped. Submarine just dug deep, so you can see it. Oh, it's there. Once it comes back up, I have an idea of where to look. There it is. It's out of my range. C as well, and capping B. So, good flip. This could turn to. Oh, they've got 937 points. No, we don't have time. We're going to lose on points. Got a carrier, cruiser, and a submarine out there somewhere. No one is within 2 kilometers of the submarine, so we're not detecting it. There's the carrier over there. Carrier's there. Submarine is up. There we go. Somewhere. There it is. Periscope depth. I'm going to be slow anyway.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Get him, boys. Okay, so I can fire. That's nice. That's good to know. Excellent. Just turn to the inside here. flipped all cap circles. I'll land on point. Less than 3.5 minutes. Where is that carrier?
Affirmative.
Victory is in sight.
Hey, and I completed it. Nice. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to take a break. I need to get something to eat. So I'm going to pause the recording at this point and then pick it up later. Since that was completed, well, let's see what the team score. Hey, I moved up a bit. Much better that time around. I didn't really do a whole lot, so that's what I can't understand. I launched 12 torpedoes? How did I launch 12 torpedoes? What? At least I'm earning some points. 17,000 damage on my spotting. 4 fires caused because of my spotting. almost 545,000 potential damage. I spotted one warship, spotted 23 torpedoes, earned 78 out of 180 capture points, and 0 out of 162 defense points. I managed to stay alive the entire 20 minutes for the battle. I traveled a little over 53 kilometers. Damage received 8,805. So having that redistributing the skill points actually saved me this time, because my normal hit point level is 8,300. So that would have sunk me. So I'm going to, if that's available, I'm going to start adding that. So that's good. Obviously I have no artillery. I guess I'm not, okay, well, that's fine. What did we earn here? Earned 1,033 XP, 52 free XP, okay, so back to port. Okay, so with the combat missions, it's battleship, cruiser, carrier, battleships, and looks like I only have battleships available now. I'll have to check the port. I should have destroyer and cruiser for these. So that's battleships, cruisers, carriers. That one is for destroyers only. Earn 10,000. Maybe I should just jump into a destroyer. Well, if I did a battleship or a cruiser, now if I do the destroyer, if it's available still, then I can earn towards the 20 battles in a destroyer, which would also increment base XP on this mission. And all the others are battleships, cruisers, and carriers. I don't have carriers, I don't play carriers, I don't understand them, so I'm certainly not going to try and play it at tier 6. So, okay, so let's go back and see if we can do a destroyer. I'm going to need, well, I'm a little over halfway on the 10,000 base XP. So hopefully by the time I finish the next 13 battles, I would complete both of those as well, both missions, in a destroyer. So let's see what we have available. And I do have destroyers available, so that's fantastic. So we will do that when I come back. So I'm going to take this is going to be an intermission type of deal. I'm going to go get myself something to eat, relax a little bit, stretch out. So thank you all for being here and watching, but I'll be back shortly. Not sure how long it'll take. I don't know if I'm going to try to cook something or just grab a muffin or something like that. So we'll go ahead and pause it here. And And now we're going again. Okay, good. Well, that break took a little longer than I expected, so got a little over an hour to try and finish up. Try to get the 13 battles in. So I have these destroyers. So let's just jump into it, see what we can get done. Not expecting to finish it, so. But all in all, it was a good test period. I had a good time with it for the most part. Submarines still need a lot of work before they're ready. The torpedo reload times are way too long to be effective. The damage they do if you don't have any pings on the targets, I don't understand how that works. Pinging is for homing, it's not for damage. Torpedo strikes the hull of the ship, it causes damage. So why it causes more damage with 1 ping than it does with 0 pings, and causes even more damage with 2 pings than it does with 1 ping, I don't understand that mechanic. So I'm sure they have their reasons for it, but I guess we'll find out. So hopefully more testing will continue. Looking forward to seeing some of the changes that they make. So we shall see how things go in the future. But for now, my job will be to locate and destroy submarines. We'll see how easy or difficult that will be. Probably should have made myself a glass of water before coming back, but that's fine. So this time, I think if I'm sunk, then I'm going to exit the battle and grab another ship and just try to complete as many as I can.
General quarters.
See, torpedo loads on destroyers is just over a minute. So why it takes longer on a submarine, I do not understand. I have armor piercing, so let's switch that back.
Let's give them a hard time.
Way out there on my own. Is anybody gonna come with me? Let's see where everybody's going. Battleship moving in behind. I'll use the islands for cover. So we can get close. Hopefully we'll find a submarine and get close enough to where you can see the white circles that appear on the surface that I'm talking about. Those indicate that I'm in the area near the submarine that was last known position and have a decent chance of causing damage with depth charges. Let's cut to the inside here. Destroyer. go. I don't think anybody's still in here. We won't know for sure. I think that's him over there. Really?
Critical engine damage.
Kind of forced to use a repair there.
Smoke generator started. Problem solved, sir. Smoke screen set.
Make that. Oh, son of a.
We're hold below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Seriously? So. All right. I have no idea if I've already set up my skill points from the captains or not, so don't have time to do it, so I'm not going to worry about it. So playing it safe didn't do very well, so we might as well YOLO, I guess. See what happens. At least if I'm up at full speed the whole time, that's a harder target to hit. So maybe that'll work.
Battle starts.
Why am I starting with AP? Aircraft over there. So that would put their CV somewhere nearby, unless they've got a battleship that has a spotter or a fighter. Who's that? No! Why? Son of a bitch. I'm not used to these controls. Firing range is 9.8, so nobody's even in range. No target detected. What? Oh, X. Now I'm detected by somebody. There he is. Okay,
Enemy
there's
destroyer blown
one.
up.
Let's get back. We're still in the circle. Okay, so I was the one who took a bearing on the submarine? That's interesting. And uh-oh, battleship.
Smoke generator started. Smoke screen set.
Okay, well I captured A. Come on, where are you? There he is.
Our team is
Paying
taking the
attention
lead.
to my screen. Smoke screen. Where are they? Where are they? Okay. Well, this might be a good time for armor piercing.
Our victory is in sight.
Get them, get the fishies, get the fishies. One? Only one? And I'm dead. I hope the dishwasher isn't too loud. So playing it safe didn't work. YOLOing kind of did in that particular instance. Still wasn't in the battle as long as I'd like to have been. I do try to be effective. I was stupid dropping depth charges like that.
Battle starts.
Let's do it again. Way over on the far side. So we will just head straight for there. Just like I'm at. See what we can see. With any luck, we can at least spot for the other ships. There's aircraft going up over there. I didn't shoot down any of those aircraft.
Smoke generator started.
Oh, nice hit in the smoke
Critical engine
screen.
damage. Main turret critically damaged. Smoke screen set.
We'll try repairs, see if there's anything there.
Problem solved, sir.
That tells me there's a submarine.
Battleship detected.
Oh.
Critical engine
You
damage.
got my engine again? Son of a... Yeah, okay. Obviously I'm getting frustrated at this. Of course, if I keep getting blown up as quick as I am, there's a possibility of maybe getting in the 13 battles before the time is up. I have less than an hour before testing ends. Not just for the day, but testing itself will end. This is the final day of the test period. And I do hope you guys and gals will leave some comments on not just how poorly I'm playing, but if I've done something right, or if you see something that isn't correct with the ships or the boats, submarines or the others. Let me know. I'll pass on that information to Wargaming. Do what we can, try and get things balanced out a bit. Like I said, this is a work in progress. And hopefully will be a work in progress for quite some time to come. Like I say, I'm Air Force, not Navy. I don't have any experience on ships or submarines. So any and all comments, feedback, suggestions would be greatly appreciated. And you should be able to get into the Wargaming forums as well. If you guys want to get over there and get started. I do have a referral link as well, which would help you earn some additional benefits and points and extra goodies. Of course, it also helps me earn the same thing if you're using my links. So I will try to get that added before posting. But if you go over to my Twitch channel, which is ID Mooseman, so Idaho Mooseman, should be a referral link over there. If you use that, that's another way to get everything set up for the game as well, to earn free stuff. Guys are accurate. Good job, guys. Gonna use a repair already. Bye-bye. That saved me. Submarine. Ow! Where did that come from? 3211. Is 3211 a submarine? Oh well. Doggone it. I don't want to use my sub. So we lost some, we won. Now it looks like I actually spent time and got my skill points distributed, so yay me. Finally, I guess I did that finally in enough time to actually be able to use them. But what are you folks thinking so far? comments, thoughts, whatever, feedback on the submarines, on the other ships. With the destroyers, the depth charge aspect is something new that they're wanting to introduce as well. Because I mean, if they're going to introduce the submarines, they need a way to combat them, and that's depth charges is what destroyers used to do. So previously in the game, depth charges were not needed nor used, so this is something new. Not sure on the mechanic how it works. I know ships were able to launch depth charges from both sides and from the rear, so you know, there's all kinds of different things I guess that can be done with them, but still early enough that I don't have a good feel. I'm not real familiar with them, so it's I'm literally just pushing buttons at this point. Hopefully as the testing progresses, we'll get a little better at it and have a little more time, become a bit more familiar, which will hopefully make me a little more effective, like a lot of the other players you're seeing. I was actually surprised that I was selected for the first round of testing, and a friend of mine who has been with Wargaming with beta testing from way back at the early beginning of World of Warships, and he actually served on a submarine. So why he was not selected, I couldn't tell you. Maybe he'll get selected for in one of the upcoming test sessions, I hope. I mean, that would seem reasonable. So we'll see, but I'm having a good time doing it. It's frustrating. Like I say, that's what they're trying to figure out. Are the submarines, are they balanced? Are they ready? No and no, in my opinion. So, see what they can come up with, changes that they make. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of discussion on what needs to be done, what should be done, what needs to be buffed, what needs to be nerfed. Who knows? Okay, I am detected. There's a destroyer out here, right there.
Smoke generator starting.
Yeah, torpedoes aren't going to be effective. Well, I'm already detected, so...
Smoke screen set.
And there's a... I want to use it periscope depth, so... Okay, we'll get them. Maybe if they concentrate on me.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Just dove. I wonder if I do the boost. Okay, you can see as it updates, it's telling me he's moved. Gonna be able to get over there, so how much reload do I need? Can't tell. Oh I still have 2 other charges that I can do. Alright, let's do the engine boost. Let's see if we can catch up to it.
Engine boost activated.
I think I got it.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Alright. I did a little more damage that time around. And I do admit, as you get closer and you start getting into it, it is exciting. It's fun. I mean, it definitely gets the heart racing. For me, anyway. I enjoy this stuff. I still wish the messages that pop up at the bottom there, those tips, I wish they stayed there longer. I mean, we're looking at 40 seconds before we get into the battle, so why the messages only stay there for, a few seconds or 5 seconds or whatever it is. I've mentioned this on many other test sessions, and it seems to fall on deaf ears. So, because the tips that you see there at the bottom of the screen are not usually what you see when you click the tips tab at the top there. So, I don't know, just seems kind of redundant. But it is what it is.
Battle starts.
Got submarines in front of me. I'll try and stick with them. We are basically heading towards B. Coming after me, or are they? No, he's going after subs. Now he's too far out for me to be effective with anti-aircraft defense. Destroyers. Okay, I thought I saw a destroyer over here. So expecting torpedoes anytime soon. There's somebody shooting out of there. He's behind it, so... There he is. And he disappeared. Did it fire? Come on. What the heck?
Problem solved, sir. Smoke generator started. Smoke screen set.
Really? That's too high? It's too low, I guess. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Look at all those defeats. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to come up short on the the mission, the combat mission. So, but that's okay. A little over half an hour left to play. So, just do what we can, have a good time with it. See, 45 seconds to go and those tips disappear. Don't even have a chance to read them. Although, should be able to go back and watching the video, then you can pause it and see what they say. That'd be one way. Doesn't help during the game, but might help for future games.
General quarters.
I'm starting out in the middle again, so we will head to Bravo. What did he say? Just press G and it stays there. Okay.
Good luck, everyone.
Okay, so now I've lost situational awareness. Doesn't look like we've discovered anybody yet, so I'm either going to come around the corner there's one, there's one, there's one. Oh, destroyer.
Smoke generator started. Critical engine damage.
How? I haven't fired a shot. How are they able to see me? Impossible to hit target. Why?
Smoke screen set.
Because he took out my torpedoes with the first salvos. Are you freaking kidding me? Alright.
Problem solved, sir.
Then you know what? YOLO. Can't do anything else.
Our team has taken the lead.
Much lead. Torpedoes.
Critical engine damage.
Again? Well, I must say thank you for everybody helping me to earn my 20 combat missions. Alright, so now we start back over. Back in the Fubuki. Change. Okay, I'm going to assume that's the one that says change your speed and direction to maneuver away from, you know, make it difficult for the enemy to target you. And except for that one accidental time of tossing out depth charges, I haven't had a chance to use them in this this test.
Good luck and fair seas.
General quarters.
So this time we're heading for Charlie. Need it maximized, but let's just take it all the way down for now. I'm not surviving long enough to actually use it, so let's see if we can just rely on the good old visuals. There's one.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Got a submarine over there.
Enemy battleship detected.
Smoke generator started. Smoke screen set. flooding quickly. Problem solved, sir.
Maximum.
Our team has taken the lead.
Penetration, one bottom pad. Cause flooding.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Got a destroyer. That's accidental, but I'll take it. Not gonna last. Yep, there we go. That was a little better. Another defeat. What the heck? Okay, let's see if we can read the tip as it comes up at the bottom. Now, what would be fun to do is be able to take the submarines into the training room and do some testing with them in there. Double click. Okay, double click on a square for something. Yeah, about 20 minutes left. 23 minutes. So I don't think I'm going to be able to complete the combat mission. At least not within the test period time. So if they give me credit for it after the fact, that would be okay.
General quarters.
Much obliged.
So now we're on Alpha side. I guess I ended the last time with 8 armor piercing, so whoops, too far. Didn't want to go quite that far, but that'll work. I mean, I'd have to swing out as I got closer anyway. I would just rather stay behind the island. Use its mass as cover for now. then be able to go broadside and, as I come around it, and launch torpedoes if necessary. Got some folks showing up down there. Whoops. So let's... yeah, maybe try it there. Oh, that's right. The auto anti-collision thingy is active, so... my torpedo range is 6 kilometers, so... that's 11. So he's out of range. Stay out of detection range. I don't know if I'll be able to make it for a minute. That's too far for torpedoes. Got him spotted. Destroyer.
Smoke generator started. Capture that area. Smoke screen set. Target.
Fire, hold the fire. Not detected yet. These guys are pointing the other way.
Enemy destroyer found.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Hell. With points? Okay. So we'll go left. Oh, it pulled me back in? Oh, come on. Are you serious? Okay, I've got a destroyer harassing one of our submarines. So let's go get him support.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship detected. I'm detected. Not sure by whom or from where, because I'm not inside the detection circle. Must be a submarine over there somewhere. he is. Let's see if we can get him. Need to steer. I hate using repair at this point.
Problem solved, sir.
Thread the needle. Did something. More defeats. What? Jeez. Okay, 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm not going to make it, I don't think. So, that's fine. Just keep doing what we're doing. So, at least with the depth charges, since I was in the circle long enough and the submarine hadn't had a chance to move, or, you know, to move too far, there hadn't been enough time between update time periods, so I was at least in the general vicinity. And when you get within 2 kilometers of them, that's when those circles show up, so it's the proximity detection. So unless they can move significantly or dive quickly enough to get out of range of the depth charges, you'll have an idea of where they are, is what it seems like. So
Let's give them a hard time.
I guess we'll go to Alpha again. So I'll use the island to hide behind for now. We'll stick with the high explosives. There's only one battleship. You may not see that. 4 destroyers, 3 subs. Well, let's see. Which way should we go? That's going to take me towards the map. Oh, and auto detection is going this way, so we'll go this way. All right. Oh, we're not going to be able to sit.
Torpedo tubes destroyed.
Really? One salvo. Come on. Shoot again. Where are you?
Smoke screen set.
shift.
Team has taken the lead.
Okay, he's going to be expecting me to just pop out of here. I'm expecting his torpedoes to come around the corner here shortly. Going to fight a duel. Oh, was he destroyed? Or did I just lose sight of him? I should be able to see him. So he must have been destroyed. Should be right over there. Now I'm basically useless to my team, thinking I was going to be able to chase down that destroyer. He's way out of range for me. Nope, there he is. Sailing right over. How about now? There we go. Got a hit on him. Nice turn. See, there's the torpedoes I was expecting. Are you?
Engine damage.
Come on.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. Smoke generator started. Screen set.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
I should turn my torpedoes onto this one. Reload. 30 seconds. I'm not going to last 30 seconds.
Torpedoes to port.
Hey, we finally won a couple. I completed one. What did I complete? Combat missions. Okay, I guess it was the base XP. I need 4 more battles, and I've got 5 minutes to do it, so that's not happening. So I'm just gonna stop it there, folks. Oh, let's go check the container. Say resources. Oh, what the hell. Try your luck. Let's see what it does. It is a test server after all, so what the heck. Not like I'm going to get to keep any of this stuff. Jeez. Oh. Yeah. Alright, well, that's that. So, that's the submarine testing. And like I say, I just don't feel they're quite ready. But I thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Would love to get some feedback and comments from everybody, good and bad. I mean, I'm always looking to try and improve, and let's face it, I need improvement. So, hope you enjoyed it. This has been Idaho Mooseman, and I will see you on the next time around.